Just want to pose a question. When you think about a bridge or bridges, what comes to your mind? A bridge. Anyone?
Water.
Electronics. He said something very close to what I was thinking about, right? When I think of a bridge, I think about something that connects us, something that challenges us, and then something that just allows us to go beyond our horizons, because you start from somewhere here, and there is maybe water, as you said, and then you step over the bridge to go to the other side. So if I were to go back to my 10-year-old self and just speak to that little girl, I would just start by telling her not to be afraid of a bridge. Don't be afraid of what your parents are telling you to do. For example, they were telling my little self to go to a new school where I didn't know anybody. I thought everyone in that school was snobbish. There were all these kids feeling over themselves like they have made it in life. So I wanted to stay at my old school and just be with the familiar faces I knew. It's a normal government school back in Kampala, just with my usual friends, not to a snobbish school as I thought. So I would just tell that little girl, go into that school, step there, accept to be the new girl in the class. Maybe you'll make a new friend. And indeed, she did make a new friend, right? You make a new friend that you never thought would probably talk to you because she seemed too cool, right? But because you can step into that, onto that bridge and go to the other side where the journey leads you to another place. So today I just want to speak about bridges, right? The journey that shapes us. Because all through my life I've gone through different bridges and they've led me to different places. So the very first bridge I want to speak about is, or should I call it a journey, but yes, it's a bridge. It's with leaving my family, coming all the way to Kigali. That felt sad in a way. I knew I was stepping into something very good, something that would open up my world, but I had to leave them, leave my mother, my awesome mother, leave my father, and most importantly, leave my two beautiful children. Yes, that every night when I'm with them will just give me kisses all over my face. But now, yeah, I have to stay miles from them and just see them through WhatsApp, through a video call. But I knew there was something greater that I'm coming to do here in CMU-Africa. And that bridge did not just, I didn't end at the bridge, it led me somewhere else. So while in CMU-Africa, I got to make very, very awesome friends, right? I thought I'd left family back home, but I came here and in all the search for accommodation, the search for, oh, who are these new people that I'm trying to meet, I met a number of awesome people, but just to point out, it was 3 special ladies, my housemates, right? That my housemates that became family, right? I don't just call them, yeah, those are my friends. Oh, Maureen, Sally, Christy, they're my friends. No, they are my family. They are my sisters. So I can cry to them, right? I can laugh with them, tell them my successes, and we celebrate together, just like I would with my family at home. So that was an important thing that happened to me while here. But had I not crossed from home to CMU-Africa here, I would not have made such great friends. Then, right here where I am, I had to cross yet another bridge that led me to another place. So I got on a plane one day. Let's just say I packed a suitcase and left one day, over 7,000 miles to go to New Haven, close to New York, to pursue an internship. I had never been out of Africa, scared, of course, a bit, but knowing that this opportunity is something that's very, very big, very huge, and it's maybe something I'd never thought of there. So just taking you back, there's a bridge from home to here, then another bridge to New York, And I would say it was one of the most exciting experiences, especially going to one of the biggest cities in the world, New York. This was exciting because I remember so vividly. It was around maybe 8 p.m. We decided to go and explore what New York was all about. So we stepped into the middle. I went in the middle of Times Square, just like in the movies. So I felt like I was in the movies, right? I stood and I don't know if people in the movies just do this or I don't think they do it right now, but I thought they just do it. But it's a feeling that you can't put into words very clearly. So I just stood and, there's screens all over, so I just stood and looked like this. And I think I thought I was a movie character. So right? I thought I was in a movie character. And another interesting or fun thing was just moving across the street in Manhattan and seeing police officers, firemen. This is what I see in the movies, right? But I saw firemen running to the track to go and rescue people that are some property that was caught up on fire, caught or something. But it was very new and so movie-like. I just stood because you have to stand and wait while they get into the tracks so that you don't distract them. So I just stood there, but all I could think about was like, is this real? Like, I love, what are they called? The police kind of movies, detective movies and all these things. So it just made me feel like I was in a movie. So that was a very good experience that I probably would not have experienced. But more importantly, I got to experience different cultures. I did not know so much about the Jewish culture, but I got to learn about the Jewish culture and that they had to keep kosher. I didn't know that. I didn't know what kosher was. And I got to learn that from a Frenchman who was Jewish, and that was weird, but it was something that I got to learn also a lot about. But more importantly right now, the sport that I'm in, I feel like this is yet another bridge that I have to cross. Stepping out of CMU-Africa, knowing that it has been a journey, but the journey continues, right? It doesn't end here, but there is another bridge that I'm supposed to get onto. And this applies to everyone that's graduating, because right now, the future is uncertain, but if you take the courage, yes, it's going to be hard, but get that courage and step onto the bridge. You don't know what awaits on the other side. Thank you very much.